Is it okay? Can we do it? Or maybe you can. Yeah, come on. Okay. Okay. Good. So, right. So, I'm so happy to be here. You know why? Because every speaker has actually given me something to talk about and to elaborate on. Plus, we are in New York. And New York is having just now one of the most serious epidemics of measles it has had over the past maybe 20 years. And so I'm going to talk to you about science. I'm going to talk to you about populism. And I'm going to talk to you about how this is your problem. And it relates to your future. Next slide. I am also going to do something I have never done before. I am going to talk to you from two perspectives. The first perspective I will talk about is the perspective of a scientist. I am a scientist who started in a lab, working in a lab in 1989. I then brought this lab to become a very competitive lab. I have colleagues now that go all over the world to talk about the things that we have discovered. I have a fantastic group of girls, and we did so well that Nature was talking about us. And the lab that I used to run is now a European reference laboratory. And I'm talking to you because my heart lies in science. But I will also talk to you from the perspective of a person. I am a person. And I will talk to you and explain to you why science is important to you from a personal point of view. Thanks. Okay, so we've heard from Angelino Alfano, we've heard from Enrico Giovannini. It's hard times, people are fighting. People are stepping over the law. People are doing things that shouldn't be done. We know that they shouldn't be done. But there's something else that's happening just now, and this is the rise of entities that create news, invent news, modify news, say lies, distort the truth. And there's an industry behind this. It's not only about there's an industry, there's people making money. Okay, so why is this of any relevance to science? Okay, let me just give you a couple of definitions. As a scientist, I learned very young that you better get your definitions right. So what is